Hello everyone and welcome to ConnectBGS. This is a quick guide that goes through the basics of using the platform and then into some of the admin functionality. Right now we're looking at the home page, and as you can tell there's quite a few things to see. Right up at the top there we have our scrolling banners. If you click on those, that will take you to different communities. And then down below that we have latest discussions. And those are all the most recent discussions that have been posted. Over here we have announcements. And if we click on more here, you're going to see the full announcement. You can read all the way through it and everything. If we scroll down a little bit more, we have recently shared files. These are files that people have uploaded onto ConnectBGS that you can download yourself and view. If we scroll down even further, we see our most recent blog post. And then down here we have our most active members. So we're going to go up into the top bar here and click on communities. And from here we're going to look at all communities. This is the list of all the communities currently on ConnectBGS. You can kind of scroll through and check them all out. If you'd like to join a community, there's a convenient join button on the side over here. If you click on it, it gives you options to get a daily digest. That's just an email that would sum up all of the things that are going on in the community, all the recent posts. We have our latest posts and discussions. We have our announcements. And then we have some tabs up at the top here. We're going to click on the discussions tab. In the discussions tab, you can see, well, all of the discussions that are currently available, are currently being used in the community. We also have a library that's specific to this community. And what you can do, you can go in there and you can download the attachments that people upload. We also have events. If there were events specific to this community, you'd see them there. And then finally, we have a members tab. This is where you can find all the members that are part of this community. We're going to go to My Communities now. And My Communities is just your list of all the communities that you have joined. And then finally, we have the Community Creation Proposal. The Community Creation Proposal are guidelines that kind of tell you what you need to do in order to create a community. And we also have a form that you will need to submit to us. Next to communities, we have the directory, and in there you have the member directory. In the member directory, you can search for people by first name, last name, company, or email address. So by typing in someone's name and then hitting Find Members, you can find them. And there you go. When you're looking at this screen, you can click on their profile, send them a message, or add them as a contact. And then if you'd like to find somebody by email, it's a little bit more specific way to find someone rather than just searching by their name. Sometimes it can be pull up multiple people with the same name. And then this is the event section. And in the event section, this is going to list all of the events that are going on in all the different communities in this section here. If we go to Browse, we have discussion posts and library entries. This is the library for all of the communities. So any documents that anybody's uploaded in any community, you can find here. and you can download each and every single one of them if you would like. From here, we can also create new library entries. If you click on that big green button right there that says create a new library entry, you can type in your information about what you're uploading and then upload the document. If we go back up top here, also in the browse section, we have blogs. These are blog entries that you yourself can create by clicking on that create a new blog post button right there. As you can see, you would put in your blog. There's a permanent link that you can share with people outside of the community, and if we felt like commenting on this blog, we could also do that down below. There's also a recommendation button. You can recommend a blog for others to go out and read. If we go to participate here, this is just showing us we can post messages, post a blog, share files, and join a community, similar to all the things that we have just gone over. Right now we're going to go to post a message. Just kind of go through some of the basics of posting a message. So when we go into this screen, actually I need to stop impersonating a member and switch back into my regular profile so that I can get all these discussion boards up here real quick. Okay. So now this shows all the boards that we are a member of, and we can go through and we can select which one we want to post to, and we can also do a cross post, which is it's going to post in Job Seekers Cafe, and then it will also post in another community as well. We all need to obviously title our message, and then in here it's just your basic word processor format. Type in, you can make things bold, you can move the text around, but we can also do a few other things as well. We can add in links, we can add pictures, and we can also embed a video. So here's the insert image, and on the side there you see a bunch of different buttons. Right in the middle here we have choose a file. If you choose your file, obviously you're going to look for it in your computer, and then the other buttons pull from various areas of the internet. If we go to insert up here, we can embed a video. And what we need to be able to embed a video is we need the iframe. You can get the iframe from YouTube after you've uploaded your video to YouTube. We're gonna go through this really quick. If you go down to the share button below your video, you're gonna click on that, and then right next to copy it says embed. Click on that, and then that piece of code right there, that's what you want to copy. So we're going to copy that and drop this into our post here. And there you go. We have our video embedded. And so when you post this, the video is going to be in your post, and it'll be clickable for people to view inside your post. We can also attach additional files if we wanted to upload a document, PDF, or anything like that. You can do that as well. Down here we also have our signature. Signature is, if you're familiar with having an email signature, it's pretty much the same thing. Just some information about you. All right, let's go back to all communities. hop into Goodreads here. We're going to do some admin stuff. So right now I'm in my profile, which is an admin of this community. And as an admin, you can do a few different things that normal members cannot do. You're going to see this button up top that says Settings. These settings are going to affect this community specifically. So under Settings, if we go to Settings, we can change the name of the community. We can change the community type, which we can just leave it on default. Member create a community. And then down below we have description. We can obviously go in here and edit the description to however we like it. And then we have who can join. We have invite only, beta, gamma, sigma members, and authenticated. Don't worry about authenticated, but invite only means that only people who are invited can join, and beta, gamma, sigma members means everybody who's currently in the community could join. Features, discussion, and library. You can enable those or disable those however you like. But for all of our communities so far, we have both. And then under that, we also have who can create events. So you can create events specific to your community, and you can set that up as administrator privilege or administrator and community members. And we're going to look at additional HTML content. So this is just some extra text or link or something that you like to insert in your community specifically on this page. For some communities, I have gone in and I've put in images. But if we go ahead and we type in some words here, we can also save them and it'll appear up top. There you go. Hello. All right. We can also, we're going to delete this real quick. We can also check out the members in our community. And in this part, we can add some additional administrators. So if you click on add an administrator, we can type in someone's name who's part of the community and make them an administrator. All right, so we've added Dick to the administrators. And now we can also take away his privileges, revoke, and we can remove him from the community or restrict his actions. This next panel is just going to show you restricted members. We have none, and remove members. If we want to remove someone, we could go in there and type someone's name in and hit the remove button. All right, back into settings. We're not going to worry about reports right now, but we'll look at email community members. If you want to email all of the members in your community, this is where you would do it. But if we go in here, we can type our message out, and this will go to all of your community members. You can also add an attachment if there's something, maybe a flyer or maybe something you'd like to send them additionally. And then you would go down here to send email. You can also preview it before you send it. All right, and then finally we have the moderation queue. Moderation queue will pop up here when you have someone's post flagged. So if someone's post is flagged, it's going to show up here. It's going to say you need to accept or reject. So we're going to go in and I'll show you what it looks like to have a flagged post. So there's the reply to discussion button and a little arrow next to it. And down here you're going to see mark as inappropriate. So you click on mark as inappropriate, and it's going to ask you to type in your reason why. We hit submit. And then it will submit this for moderation. And as you can see here, up at the top, but in here, we have the title of the post, the community that it's in, the day it was created, and then also the reason for why. If we click on the link there, it takes you back here and it shows you the post. We have our actions. We can approve it, we can edit, we can reject. We can also view the moderation log. This is going to show what someone said about this post. So let's check out that moderation log. And up here you can see the details. All right, if we hit reject, we have to give them a reason why this post was rejected. And it's going to send an email to the person whose post was taken down. If instead we decide to approve it, the post will remain visible for everyone to see. The post will not be taken down, and everyone will be happy. And then, as you can see, that will take away any pending moderations that you have going on. So let's go back into our communities. And real quick, kind of brought something up. I want to just show you how to quickly reply to a post. It's very, very easy. I'm going to click on a community here, click into our discussion, and right there you see a button that says reply to discussion. You can click that, and that will reply. You also have reply to sender. You have the ability to pin posts if you are the admin, edit, and remove as well. We're going to hit reply to sender. And when we reply to sender, that is going to send somebody a private message. So it's going to me, from me. There's your subject up there. You can type in your information and send it to them. Down here we have events. These events, once again, any events that you create in your community are going to be specific to that community. So we're going to go into manage events here. And as you can see, we have no events right now, but we can add events. We can add an event in the green down there. And we can add an event. We have a bunch of different events that we can choose from: meetings, community events, webinars. You have to title your event, choose a type. We're going to do chapter meeting here. We also have community. It's going to go into our general community. If you want it to display in the list until it is ended or it's hidden, you're going to leave that setting on. Write your description. And you also have a link here for external use. And then down here we can upload an image. Set a time and a date just by clicking on the little calendar there. We can also choose the time zone. And then how are people going to attend your event? You can either click on multiple of these. So you can have physical address, you can have a phone number, and you can also have the webinar. Obviously, if you have a physical address, you're going to type in your address. And then all the way down here, you have your contact information. So if we just wanted to do a conference call, we could have this conference call here, and then you'd have your dial-in instructions there. If you were only going to have it online, you would have your login instructions and URL. And then you go down to the bottom here and save it. So that's how you would create an event on ConnectBGS. Let's go back to our communities. And then go back into Goodreads. And the last thing we want to go over here is adding an announcement. If you click on that green button that says add an announcement, very simply you make a title here. And then your text for your announcement. And these announcements can be used for multiple things. You can announce certain events that are going on. You can announce, maybe a member wrote a blog that you'd like to, draw attention to, or a post that seems to be getting a lot of attention. It's really anything that you'd like. So you're going to write your intro, or you're going to write your announcement, I should say, in there. And you'll save it. And then if you want to edit or delete it, you can also do that as well. And then right below that, we also have our shared files. We can add a file to the library for Goodreads. You can describe whatever file you're uploading here. And then finally, you select the file type. You have a few different things to choose from. And then you would hit the next button and then upload your file. All right, so that was a very quick tutorial of ConnectBGS. Thank you guys for taking some time to go over and watch. I hope you guys enjoyed it.